A good hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. This is episode 6. Last time we found Lae'zel finally, then worked our way into these ruins where we defeated a bunch of bandits, looted their corpses, and then ended the episode. Now I'm going to start this one off by speaking to everyone and seeing if we can get their opinions on certain things, because I spoke to Shadowheart briefly in between episodes, and it seemed like she had something to say about Lae'zel, so I reloaded the saves that I made at the end of last episode, because I was just, poking around with different things, just trying to work out whether or not that romance option was going to go straight into something, or whether it was going to be like a slow build. It feels like it's going to go straight into something, so I'm not going to do it because I haven't made any decisions on any of that sort of stuff.
Lae'zel has a dangerous look in her eyes. Let's just hope she reserves those impulses for any common foes.
Okay, let's talk about all that's happened to us.
What's on your mind?
What do you think happened to the Druid Grove?
I suppose some would commend our actions. Goblins would have razed that whole place to nothing if it weren't for us. No excuse to rest on our laurels, though. We've still got our own problems to contend with.
Okay. Well, I think, yeah, we'll leave that at that. Let's see if anyone else has anything to say.
Yankee joining our company. Not a collaboration
What,
I'd
you
have
mean another one?
anticipated, but a welcome one nonetheless.
I am Githyanki. No, okay, never mind. What about you?
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group. Lae'zel is delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Okay. No, you can't feed on me. I'm not going to talk about this because I think I have already, and I'm not going for the deal. Okay, so we have a Book of Final Breath over here. I guess we read that, right? Yeah, we read that one. Yes, we certainly did. Okay. Well, we have some doors to pick from. We have one here and one over here. This one is not locked, so we'll go through this one first. And in this room we have a rustic chest, which... Inkpot and quill. Okay, I think I've got a quill, right? Does not look like it. Okay, we'll split item. We'll only take one. I don't think I need 2 quills. Not really sure if I need 1, if I'm honest, but we'll look around. We got a mirror?
Still me. Even after everything.
Okay, nothing there. Got a pile of books. And a shabby wardrobe. Oh, the Unchained. Okay, let's start with this one. In her life... No, that's not what it says. In life, her service had been impeccable. Daily did she devote herself to the Lady of Loss. Daily did she free herself from the excuse me, random sneeze out of nowhere, to the tyranny of memory. All in time was lost to her, her relations, her preferences, even her own name. Upon the altar of her devotion placed she an ultimate offering, her emptied mind, and when she died she awoke in death and found herself standing in the pale, faded city of judgment. She waited for the Lady of Loss to retrieve her 1,000,000 souls, and more passed at her in colourless gusts, but no hand materialized in her hand, no voice whispered instruction in her ear, no guidance proffered itself from the bleached and barren sky. Time, immaterial time, passed around her like air, coming and going, and still the goddess did not come for her devotee. Kelemvor pitied her as much as the Lord of Dead is able, but could not intervene. This cleric of the Lady of Loss, unclaimed despite her worthiness, yet might yet have one more lesson to learn. That not of forgetting, but of being forgotten. Okay, and then we have this one, which is... what was that? The Curse of the Vampire. We've read this, right? Yes. Yep, we read that in the, Goblin area. And we have some shoes. Okay, does anyone want a better pair of shoes? I guess we'll take them and we'll decide that next time we go to a camp. One thing I did notice in between episodes is if we right-click this, we've got a send to camp option. So, let's just do that with a bunch of these shoes. You have personal storage chest at camp. Yep. And... send to camp. And hang on. I gave you new clothes, right? Yeah. Okay. Send the boots to camp. And anything else we don't immediately need, such as a helmet of smiting. Or do I want to give these boots to someone? Once per turn when you dash, you gain wrath for 2 turns. I don't even know what that means. Just send them to camp for now. I'll give them to someone maybe. Ooh, hello, spider silk armor. That looks really cool. Stealthy gain +1 bonus to stealth checks. Rare light armor. Asterion, buddy. You've not had any new armor for a long while, and this is undoubtedly better than your own. It is. Right. It looks a bit weird, but whatever. It works. Then we will send this to camp, I guess. No, we'll hang on to it to sell. No. Send to camp. There you go, Asterion. Send to camp. Anything else we should send back there? I don't know. Let me figure that out real quick, because you don't want to watch me cycle through the inventory. Okay, I've sent a bunch of things back to my camp. I've got a bit more weight to play with. Not a lot, like that one I don't need, do I? You've all got torches. Shadowheart has a torch. Yeah, I don't need that one then. But other than that, like I've cleared it out as much as I can, as far as I can tell. I'll have to take another look in the future, but for now, let us continue. Asterion, do you want to pick this for me, please? Lock picking, it says impossible.
No lock, no handle. How does it open?
That's a good question. How does it open? Is there like a lever somewhere for it? Or something? Should we be looking in the back of this room somewhere? A lever? Anything? I don't see anything around. Nope. Okay, let's try in here real quick. I've still got my light on. No, I don't know. Now I do. Anything that looks button-like? Nope. Okay, I have no idea. Candles? Attack the door? Nope, it's too sturdy. Okay, I don't know. We'll go this way then. There's got to be something to unlock it. Maybe a key, maybe a button. Haven't seen any keys. The Unclaimed. I think I've read the Unclaimed, right? Yeah, this is the one that we read just a moment ago. Okay. Curse of the Vampire, we've read that. Ooh, now this is interesting. This is Death and Divinity, A Godly Guide. That's really handy. Okay. Death is too powerful a force, even for a single god to contain. It is a duty that has been passed from hand to hand, splintered into smaller pieces, disease, war, funerary rites, but there must always be an overseer of the cycle as life falls away. For countless eons, it was Jurgle, the lord of the end of everything, presided over mortality with his unblinking stare, even until even he grew wary. Young Baal, Bane, and Merkel must have thought themselves conquerors when they came for the god of death, yet he used their ambitions to free himself. Merkel claimed primacy over the death from Jurgle's bargain, but even he does not rule death alone. What is murder, if not the most violent of deaths, seized by Baal in his incessant greed? And what would there be for noble Kelemvor to judge passing souls if one deity could hold the process entire? Even gods can die after all. Those who worship death should remember that above all else. Wonderful.
Let's have a look.
The Unclaimed, that's the same thing. So we've read Chapel Records. Hello. Fine dust coats the pages of this weathered book. Beneath the bone-white powder, hundreds of short obituaries recorded in tiny script. Grobane Triple Immu, drowning. Yvain Eriksson, Ogma, internal rot. Devron Stout, saloon fever. Okay, candles. No, we don't need candles. This one.
That might be where
Gold. Ah, there's our lever.
What did that do?
Well, I'm going to assume the door back in the other room. Curse of the Vampire, we've read that. The Unclaimed, we've read that. Curse of the Vampire again. There's a lot of copies of that book. Well, there's even more of the Unclaimed. Mortal View. Eyewitnesses' account of Balespawn Crisis. Whoops, I didn't mean to take it, but whatever. It's in my inventory now. The guild seal on the inside of the cover belongs to a printmaking collective in Baldur's Gate. Of course I remember. Knew the second that girl was walking that she'd be trouble. Little thief, always in everyone's business. And that word of Gorian went right along with her. No surprise the wicked god's blood was running in their veins. An anonymous candle keep. Savarok and his lot were always the first ones to come to mind. You know, this all started with a bit of iron in Nashkel. Everyone thought their weapons would rot out of their hands back then. I thought the problem was bad trade. Never took the man for a son of Baal. A Menian mercenary, interviewed on his deathbed. You dare speak to me? You dare speak that name to me? My mistress turned to ash, fighting those forsaken wretches. I curse Baal, I curse Irenicus, and I curse you. Hostile vampire. Athkatla slums. The five tore Tethra to pieces. I don't think anyone expected Balespawn showing up would fix the war that the pack of them started. Then again, they were all inclined to killing each other. Good riddance. Here's hoping every last one of them has been wiped off the face of Faerûn. Saradus Merchant retired. I am not authority to be talking about any murder with someone like you. Take it up with the Sea Tower if you want to argue. But honestly, who cares if a Balespawn got it stuck to them? Their father's the killing type after all. Flaming Fist Gauntlet, Baldur's Gate. Several hundred more interviews follow, most of them terse. Okay, well, we've done every... no, we haven't. Nope, we've read them. Guess we'll check these real quick. Nope. Nope, nothing of value there. Well, then let's go back to that other door. Here we go. Where does this go to? There's a small room with a door on the other side of the door. Okay. And this loads a new map, it seems. A Dank Crypt. An opulent chest on either side. So we will take all those things because they will sell
This
for a little
place
bit.
wasn't built for the living.
We'll take those. We have a torch. We have On Death and Resurrection. And another gilded chest. Oh, gilded chest first. Cup and plate. On Death and Resurrection. An excerpt from the ongoing metatext Rebound by Isofa Elgin, scholar excommunicated from the Church of Denia for her heretical efforts to reconstruct the metatext, her god's annal of lost and hidden knowledge. Of what value is life? Far too esoteric a topic to warrant any serious critical consideration between these pages, surely. Or so it would seem at first glance. But once we pushed aside the mysticism and the dewy-eyed sentiment, so often clouding our assessment, it is clear that across all spinning planes, each and every life does indeed have a quantifiable value. It is simply that not all are equally valuable. Consider, we already know that destruction of our own material form is not the end. If anything, our souls are more free after death, transcending planar barriers in search of a resting place that best befits our deeds, our beliefs, and station in life. But even this assessment is subject to market forces. Lord Kellum for weighing our souls against how thoroughly we've given them over to other gods, empowering them in turn. There is, of course, the alternate route, not the end of the path, but the chance to retread it. Clerics across the realms wield the power to return life to any soul deemed worthy or willing enough. It is strange, then, that these so frequently intersect with those deemed wealthy enough, for the components for such a spell are beyond the means of most mortals. I have interviewed those who have made such a return, and in truth have found them to be most dull and unimaginative sort, that I cannot possibly imagine what they were so eager to return to. If a true assessment of the journey is to be made, then there is simply no replacement for embarking upon it oneself. Perhaps one day this great volume of learning will make me worthy enough to walk the path and wealthy enough to return. Interesting. Now we have some big doors. We have some locked doors. Let's check the unlocked doors first. Actually, no, let's check the locked doors first. Nope.
Well,
You, Asterion, you're gonna come over here and lockpick the big doors. Well, we should be able to pass that without adding anything extra. Yep, 26. There you go. Plenty. Thieves' tools,
No
wonderful.
one stopped me yet.
Let's
The
go.
path lies before me.
We have a big-ish room. A very big room. This might continue elsewhere, so we will check the unlocked ones first after all.
Seems simple enough.
So, unlocked doors over here. Plaque, button. Why are we rolling perception? Is there like traps or something? Probably. The button. Okay.
Be careful.
Thank
There
you
are
for
traps.
pointing out some traps. That's always good, isn't it? Someone succeed this damn perception
Be
check
careful.
for traps.
There are traps about.
I'm seeing them. Ancient
What
door.
now?
Asterion. Lockpick
Let's
this
crack
door.
it open.
15. We should be good. Yeah, there we go. Okay.
Let's move.
Anything in here? Nope. Where did this just take us? This took us to another map. Oh, it's this door. Okay, cool. Well, now we've got an easy way in and out. That's good.
I wonder if the gods are watching me.
We hit that button. Is there anything over here? We can open these sarcophagi. The great sword. What are we wielding at the moment? A great sword, right? Oh, nothing. Why? There we go. Try that against mine. Yeah, not as good. But we will take it to someone else to sell. And I guess we'll do the same thing with this. There you go. Soul coin. Okay, I guess we'll take that.
I wonder what it's worth. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Trap.
Thank you for pointing out these gargoyle heads. Disarm. Let's see if we can disarm them. Guidance. Or critical success, that'll work. Disarm.
Traps. How considerate.
Okay. Nice. Well, we passed that one. So they're disarmed. Oh, I know what's happening. Our two-handed sword is too big, right? So we can't wield that. Well, then in that case, we're going to wield this with that. Because we need the torch. Unless... Hang on.
Directly.
It's really not easy to switch to other people sometimes. Do you have any spells that'll give us any light? No, it doesn't look like it.
Alright. What now?
Okay. Well, we might as well disarm again. Natural 20. Critical success on disarming the traps.
Something good here, I hope.
Nothing there. Let's open this sarcophagus, I guess. Dexterity check. Nice. Open. We have a thrown weapon. Death's Promise. When the spear misses the target, the wielder's next attack against the target. Okay. So it's a spear. Gains true strike. So if we equip the spear... Are we proficient in the spear? We are, apparently. What happens if I do this? I would bind it to myself, but it's only 0 to 7. Okay, I want to test if this does in fact... Will we lose that one if we do that? I don't know. Okay. I want to see if this does in fact make us proficient with it. 4 to 11 now. Okay, and then if we... how do we throw it? Throw. Ah. And then we can choose what we're throwing. That's how we do it. I've been trying to work that out for ages. Okay, so then if we throw the weapon that's in our hand, throwing weapons, light, finesse, grenades. Okay, that doesn't work. When the spear misses the target, how do we throw it? That's how we throw there. Improvised melee weapon. Ranged attack. Let's unequip that. Nope, then we lose our ranged attack. I'm very lost on how to do this. Let's put the key on the keyring though. Range by type. Piercing. Proficiency with this weapon unlocks that type of attack. Charge forward. Piercing. It has a missile icon, right? Is that different? No, it just... that's a piercing icon. Okay. How do we throw it? Throw the weapon. Throwing weapons. Do we put it in ranged instead? No. What if we now go to throne? Weapons? No. Okay. I have no idea. Well, I'm gonna try it for a bit.
Should mind my step.
We can always resummon
Looks like a trap there.
our pack to the blade. Yeah. So we can always do that if we need to. Send to Shadowheart. You might have some new weapons here, my friend. You do have new weapon. 3 to 8. This one here. Zendile. Zendile's Fire. Once per short rest, you can encase a target in fairy fire for 2 turns. Why would we not give you that? Thank you. Right. Well, that's not what I just picked up, I don't think. Portrait of Fane, you've got the rope on you too.
Still alive, so that's progress.
There's also that thing outside that looked like it could be cracked open, and I'm
Let's
intrigued
avoid that trap.
both how we crack it open, but also
Moving in.
what
What's
we would
inside?
find underneath it. So I guess we'll have to figure that out as well. Well, let's continue then. Entombed
here?
scribe, another entombed
Armed
scribe.
scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
Quarterstaff, scroll of burning hands. Here you go,
I
Gale.
wonder what was so subversive about their words
we
that
might
they
as well.
demanded protection.
To Shadowheart. There you go. How are we doing on weight for everyone, by the way? Shadowheart's getting close. Gale, we're gonna start sending things to you now. So here you go, Gale. Take the money. There's a gilded chest over here. Gale, these are for you too. We got another scribe over here. Gale, enjoy that. We got a plaque.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
Well, it looks like ruins, so they probably
The
don't.
inscription is in a language unknown to you.
No time to dally.
What about to you?
The inscription is in a language unknown to you.
Okay, never mind then.
Anything of use?
Oh wait,
to find a
wizard.
way forward.
Wizard, do you recognize the language?
The inscription
No.
is in a language unknown to you.
So it's
I
old.
wanted the easy
Oh,
path.
there's another scribe over there. Let's go check that.
Open up.
They've all got fancy robes, but apparently we can't take them. Send to Gale. Did the key go onto the keyring this time? It looks like it. Good. Gilded
What's in
chest.
here?
Wonderful. There's a button over here. We found something story related. Okay, the scribes are waking up. We're gonna have to defeat the scribes.
Health.
Let's
Just woke up down here.
yeah, let's
Nicely.
do a smart thing and bring everyone inside here, make them come to us. End turn. Ooh, that's not great. Okay, yes, give me a dash from Gale here.
Let's light them up.
Off you go. Bye-bye. Keep out of that, because that looks like the area is silenced, which means no spell casting,
Got to move.
as far as I understand, or at least none that require you to speak,
What now?
which is a bunch of them. Most of mine, in fact. So, dash.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
There we go. End turn. Now I've got to try and work out how to throw our weapon, because I've not figured that out yet. But I want them to come to us, so we're going to hide around the corner until they come up here into the doorway and put themselves in danger. Make them silence themselves as well, which is advantageous to us. So you've actually helped us out a great deal by setting that up. Okay, I guess you can just end turn and wait. Yeah, having you all dash is actually fantastic for me. Ooh, look at you. Hi, would you like a fireball? Let's, jump over my friends here real quick. There we go. Or ice? Fireball or ice? How about a bit of ice?
Death.
Concentration broken? Oh, well, that's a shame. That was actually really handy for us. Oh well, back around the corner you go.
What's the plan?
That plan... you're going to run out of movement speed if you do that, so we're going to move you to... like here, where you will aim at them with a fireball. And then run back a little bit.
Still on my feet.
Now it's my turn, and I need to work out how to throw the damn weapon. How do I do that? Dip, rush attack. Packed weapon. You are proficient in the weapon. I know I am. How do I throw it? It says it's a throwing weapon. It says thrown. How? Throw weapon. Throw weapon. I move it here and go throw... It won't let me throw the weapon. We're proficient in it. Did it... Oh, unequipping it used our action. That's great. What a waste. What an absolute waste. Okay. Good. Dashing means you're not attacking. Yeah, come over here. If you can all group up in one spot, it's actually fantastic for me. So first up, we need you to focus on that weapon. And then you're going to come over here. Biting him's really not going to do shit all, is it? That's okay. We're just going to have you do this. And then back around the corner a bit. Oh, you dashed again? Well, that was a waste of your dash. Poison spray. Oh, why am I doing poison spray on an undead creature? What an idiot move that was. What a waste. Oh, why did I do that? Look, push him away at least.
Can't afford to let up.
Why would I do that? Conjure flame. Not enough action points. That's okay. Shed light. Yeah, that's actually really good. Okay, so then we can... oh, here we go. Hurl the flame. 72%. Threatened. Disadvantage. That's fine. Missed. Fine. We can also summon the weapon right now. That's fine by me. How about we summon a great axe right about here. There we go. And turn. Right, now it's my turn. I still don't know how to throw the damn spear, but that's fine. We're just gonna... No, hang on. What I want to do is grab ourselves Shatter. Can I hit all three of these people? Yes. Am I hitting any of my people? No. Good. Shatter. Wonderful. They're all down. And then we'll come back around the corner here and turn. Shatter is great. Right, well, you can go wipe him out for me. There we go. Then come back around the corner. End your turn. 85. Yeah, let's go do that.
I speak, they burn.
You go here and throw a fireball at this entombed scribe. And then back around the corner here. With a bit of a jump. There we go. Another fireball for this entombed scribe, if you please. Wonderful.
They didn't want to surrender their valuables, even after death.
That worked very well.
Rising from the dead just to protect some dusty old baubles.
Okay. I still haven't tried out... Oh, speak with the dead? Necroman. Okay. If I wear that, I can speak with the dead? Maybe I should wear this. Over Misty Step? Yeah, I think over Misty Step's a good idea. Misty Step will give to Gale, yeah? No, Gale will eat the thing. We'll give it to Shadowheart.
My faith protects me.
There we go.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Right, Arrow of Darkness, is that a magic item? How do you tell, are they the ones the yellow glowing, are they?
There is work to
We have a lot of magic items. Oh! Saloon Evocation Cantrip. Saloon's Dream. Wearer of these gains advantage on melee attack rolls while surrounded by 2 or more bows. What are my current gloves? They're kind of shit. Give me these. Why did I not do this before?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Yeah, give me those. Do you have gloves there, Shadowheart? You do not. How about you take these then?
Whatever comes.
There you go, have some gloves. What else do you have on you? Springing boots. When the wearer dashes or takes a similar action during combat, they gain momentum. You know what? You're dashing quite a lot, so I'm going to give them to you. I think that works really well. And then we still have a new shield, which I never gave to anyone. A different talisman, Absolute Aid. Absolute Mercy. If the bearer wears the Absolute's brand, they have advantage on death saving throws. Okay. And a rancid note, which apparently I've never read. That Slobber Chops druid who was nosing around ain't just some tomb-robbing adventurer type. Calls himself Halson. Ugly name for an ugly bastard. I had a little word or two with him before the lashers put the hairy ass in his pens. Said he thinks there's something rotten inside us, inside me. Reckons he can help get rid of the rot. I told him we don't need any help from nobody. Never did. And especially not now. The Absolute's taken a shine to us. I says there'll be something rotten inside him soon enough. There's a lot of rancid meat down in the pens, and when we cut him open, I'll make sure he stays alive long enough to for the maggots to make a nest aside of him. You know, that's lovely. Scroll of Hold Person. Gale, thank you. And then we have 2 necklaces. Well, Gale can have one of the necklaces when he... Saloon's Dream. What does that do? An ally you touch regains hit points, but possibly falls asleep. Okay. This one. Heal yourself and increase your hit point maximum. They're both very handy.
What's next?
Let's get going.
Okay. Can I give this to me temporarily?
Shouldn't
And
we
then
wish to live in more interesting times?
do that. There we go. And then if I swap this back over, does that reset it? No, it doesn't. That's fine though. That's very useful. Okay, we're going to put these into here because we've read them. By type. Wonderful. Okay, so let's make sure we have Speak to Animals on and Speak to the Dead as well. Can I target myself? Semblance of life. Can't target undead. To a humanoid corpse. Well, that's very handy.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Okay. Elixir of fire resistance. Onyx, silver ingot to sell. Soul coin, sample toxin. Okay. Do we open the toe? Can we open this? Can we move the lid on this or anything? I have no idea. Empty chest. Okay, well, I'm going to take a break here because my pizza has arrived apparently. So I'm going to go grab my pizza in a second, eat that, and then I'll be recording more a bit later. But I'm just going to check these. I guess we just leave then, because we've defeated all these guys, right? Send to Gale to sell. We got scribes to loot out here too. Might as well loot them. Interesting. Why? This doesn't seem like there was much point to... What's this say?
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
There must be a reason we picked this up here. The Guardian of Tombs must be important somehow. Oh well, I don't know what we're doing with that then. There must be some reason to it, but we don't know what it is. Build the chest. Down this way.
Let's see.
There's a lever, which takes us to a ladder, which leads to where? Oh, down the side here. So we'll use that as an exit after, I guess. There must be something to do here. I'm not sure what it is, but again, my pizza's arrived, so I've got to go grab that and have myself some food. Okay, so I'm back. I'm not really sure how to open this yet. Now, you might be trying... Well, it's already open, but you might be wondering why I'm so sure there's something in here. And the reason is that, you know, I'm hanging out on some other forums and things, and ideally, it's not supposed to have any spoilers. But this one got revealed to me in that these ruins, there is a sarcophagus, that inside is a person who comes and joins your camp, and I'm assuming an undead person based on the fact that all of these people were undead, and also they said inside a sarcophagus. This is inside a hidden room. There was another sarcophagus we opened over here, sure, but I'm gonna guess it's in the hidden one as opposed to the other. So I'm trying to work out how to wake this dude up. Because if there is someone in here, then we need them.
Here lies the Guardian.
Maybe I wasn't
Tombs.
supposed to enter this
Through
room until
knowledge
after
comes
I'd killed all of these. I don't know. Maybe we leave and we come back in. No, we did that. Maybe it's the other sarcophagus. But yeah, so I got that one spoiled for me, unfortunately. But it does mean that I've got some idea that there should be something going on. Maybe I should just try and reload before we defeat them, because maybe it's a bug. Okay, Dank Crypt. Autosave. We're going to go for that one. How long ago was that? It's, like 30 minutes beforehand. Okay, well, I'll skip through until we get back up to that point, then. So while I was going through this place again, I accidentally clicked on one of the candelabras out there, and it lit all the candles on there and gave me some light, so then I started doing it to all of them, because having the light is useful. And so yeah, I discovered that's a thing. Let's open this up. Okay, they all awaken again. And now I guess we just don't go in there until we've defeated them. Maybe there's some sort of cutscene that's supposed to happen as we enter the room, but because we did it in combat, it didn't work.
Let them come.
That's the only other
The
thing I can
darkness can be
think.
to our advantage.
Can we... Well, if that's the case, then I need to get over there as quick as possible to attack them directly. Can I shoot you? Yes. That was a good bit of damage, too. Okay, you can dash a long way. I guess we should. We should head straight over there. Okay. End turn.
I don't fancy their
Gale.
chances.
I need you to come down here, and I need you to nice beam this guy. And then nope, can't use any of them. End your turn, I
Another
guess.
fight. Let's go.
Okay, I am going to stand up here and Eldritch Blast that person. 65. 85. That'll kill them. Eldritch Blast is between 1 and 10, right? I want to use shatter like I did before, but I need them all grouped up to do that. I can't really group them up very easily. I guess... let's just... disadvantage? Why are we disadvantage? Outside normal range. Okay. Well, I could eliminate you before you can do silence on any of us. That's not a bad idea. Let's see if I can jump up here in any way. Does look like there's a spot where I can do it. Never mind. We'll just sit ourselves up here, ready for
Need to act fast.
you. You will go down that way as far as you can and throw a fireball at the entombed warrior. Try and weaken them. You will then summon the Great Axe as before, because it'll give us an extra turn here. And it missed.
Got to focus.
Okay, and they'll come this way. And probably yeah, do things like that, like silence us. Ray of Frost. Okay, you're gonna come and attack this guy with one of these. Piercing Strike. Yeah.
Spill some blood.
Nice. Then you're gonna backhand like that, and that wipes them out of play.
Tempest I will raise.
You're going to fire cantrip this guy. And miss, apparently. So, how about you just get some height? There we go. End the turn there. Then it's me. And I want them all grouped up, but I don't think that's going to happen. So, Eldritch Blast. That'll work. Okay. Just hit them normally. There you go. They're nearly dead. That's good. End turn. You're going to go after one of these with a fireball. 70%, 70%. Yeah, let's do it on you. Nice. End turn. Good, you missed. You got silence made. That's fine, we'll target you first and we'll get rid of... Ooh! Ray of Frost? Nasty. Okay. 85%. There you go. Cone of Silence is gone. Can I leap? I can't quite make it there though. I was hoping I'd be able to make it there and attack them, but no, not quite. Okay, well, Gale, would you like to... Not enough movement? Really? Okay. What if you stand here? They're out of range. Okay. Well, then you might as well finish off this boy. Or miss them. Or miss them, Gale. You can miss them if you would like.
No choice but to keep going.
Right. Now... I would like to see what my thing is like, so let's, no. I want the spear.
Forward.
Rush attack. Path interrupted. That's a shame. What will this use? An action until long rest. Okay, that's fine. 10 turns, I have better jump. That's fine. Not quite how I wanted it. Oh, they missed. Sure, whatever.
Ready.
You hit them, because I want to test out my spear.
On my way.
Right. Can I select myself first? Thank you.
So much for peace.
I would like to go over here. Like that. And then I would like to rush attack you. And not do a lot of damage, but I did do some. End turn. Let's see. Well, I guess you could just... Happy, off balance, low ground. You could jump up there, I guess. Like that. And then hit them with that one. 99%. Yeah, so
They didn't want to surrender their
the spear
valuables,
is not great.
even after death.
Not for me, at least.
They're unthinking cadavers. Well, feel sorry for a breadbasket.
Let's go back to, let's see, summon rapier, grape sword. What sort of weapon do I want? Glaive? What does a glaive do for me? 4 to 13. So really not much better than this one. But it does have some extra ability types. It looks pretty cool. What else have we got? We've got a rapier, which is one-handed, 4 to 11. Oh, well that's used up now, isn't it? Because it's per battle, it seems.
Time to
Okay.
press ahead.
Oh, never mind, it's back again. So that was a rapier. I think the greatsword was the best one for us so far. 5 to 15? Yeah, I'm gonna go with the greatsword. I don't know why that's the highest damage one, but that's okay. Let's loot these bodies again.
Something good here, I hope.
Now, let's hope that maybe because we've done it like that, we can now...
A lot of effort to hide
Something
one
over there.
sarcophagus.
Right. Well... we're going to wear this again. And take these. There we go. Now let's save it here with a quick save. Will it give us... No? Gale? No? Nothing.
Here we go.
It won't move.
I have no idea. Richly adorned sarcophagus. Open? Nope. I have no idea. Hang on.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much.
Has your research turned up anything that might help with the parasite problem? So to explain what I'm doing here, I'm trying to bug fix right now, as in trying to work out what's causing it not to trigger. And I thought maybe if I go back to camp, so I have reloaded a few times, I've even though the button seems to be visible before the perception check, I made sure everyone's perception check went off first, then interacted with the button, then defeated the enemies again. Now I've walked into the room, the journal updated, I've come to camp, and I'm seeing if being in camp and then going back will fix anything, so I'm not even going to long rest, I'm just going to go to camp. Has your research turned up anything that might help with the parasite problem?
Not yet, I'm afraid. But my expectations are very, very high.
Okay, well, so I'm going to talk to people while I'm here at camp, because might as well.
What's on your mind?
I don't know. You let me know when there are magical artifacts you need, so I don't need to worry about that one. There's
Seems
a door
simple enough.
here. Oh, hello. Withers?
Ah, another. Thy name has been recorded. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Well, you look are you the person that I'm supposed to find in the sarcophagus? How in the fuck? Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important.
Skeletons aren't supposed to be able to talk.
Correct.
Are you going to explain further?
No.
Okay. You were sorting something before. What were you doing?
Beyond mortal realms, there doth exist an amalgamation of spirits akin to thine own, ensnared by the treacherous cult of the Absolute, felled in its name. They bear great discontentment with their destiny.
So,
For a mere pittance of coin, I might summon the worthiest among them to lend aid to thy undertaking.
will these hirelings be joining me willingly?
Most willingly, forsooth. Their passions doth run deep for what hath been wrought upon them.
Okay, do you think I can trust these cultists?
Suspicion always haunts the guilty mind. My services are all that I can proffer thee. What thou wilt do with them is for thee to undertake.
Okay. So I guess I miss out on his introduction then, which kinda sucks. I don't know what bug has actually caused this to happen, but that's kind of annoying. So if you're someone who's like, hey, what's going on? I have no idea. All I know is that he appears to be in my camp, even though I have never met him. Impressive. Are there other ways you can help us?
Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
Okay. Incredibly powerful magic. Why is it so easy for you?
Because it is my calling. There is little else to explain.
Okay. You mentioned a cost. What is it?
A matter of coin.
Okay. What if I don't have that kind of gold right now?
Then I shall wait here patiently until it is acquired.
Okay, so you can resurrect my friends. Okay. I would like to talk about hirelings.
Very well.
Recruit a hireling. Dismiss a hireling. What's a hireling? I'd like to talk about something else. You can help me change. So you're also a respec guy. Withers. This strange wraith commands many powers. He allows you to resurrect allies, hire help, and change your class. For a price, of course. Okay.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps a resurrection instead.
Right. So if I don't have any scrolls of revivify, I can come back to camp and go, hey, my friend, they kind of kicked the bucket. Could you bring them back? Hirelings, I don't know what hirelings are. Are they like replacement party members for if you don't have the money for revivify? That doesn't make sense. Well, that's a thing. There's another door over here. Is there someone over there too? Oh, there's my supplier's chest that I've been dumping things into. Sure. Well, that answers that, I guess. Let's leave the camp. End the day. No, I don't want to end the day. I want to leave the camp. Okay, well, okay, I miss out on his introduction, I guess. If I didn't know from what I've got spoiled on that his introduction was supposed to be here, I probably would have found him in the camp, gone, who the fuck are you, and then just hand-waved it, but oh well, here we go. I guess that's that done. So the quest here... Oh. Well, we know who was supposed to... Does that mean I'd never get rid of the quest now? Is there a way I can solve that? I'm gonna play around and see if I can get rid of the quest from on my screen.
Here lies the guardian of tombs. Through knowledge comes atonement.
Oh, when I've clicked on the plaque here immediately, it says, here lies the guardian of tombs again, and then it says, could it be the same strange figure who helped us? So I guess this isn't a bug. That's freaking weird. This is... I guess maybe there's multiple ways to meet him. Sometimes they'll just make him show up here randomly.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
No, I want to see if you can...
Or mayhaps
Yeah, I
a
found a
resurrection
plaque in a chapel.
instead?
Guardian of Tombs. Is that you?
That is where I was housed, yes. And thou needst not know why.
Is that it? Well, quest is updated. Explore the ruins, complete. Let's hide the complete ones, right? Then we've got find a cure. We've got a couple of things. We've got Halson. We can go meet with him. We've got save the first druid. Yep, we can go do that. Save the refugees. Save Arabella. Child named Arabella from being killed. She ran immediately to her parents. We can talk to them. Okay, so maybe we should head back there sometime soon. The Githyanki warrior. Lae'zel joined your party. So these are all companion ones then. The trail goes cold in the Underdark. Where is the night song? Don't know. And then Moonfire Towers. Well, okay, well, let's talk to some people here, I guess. Shadowheart, anything to say?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Nope. Oh, actually, do I want to swap someone out for Lae'zel now that we have her? That might be an idea.
Githyanki are impressive. Cold as ice when they're not blazing hot. I wager Lae'zel's no exception.
Okay. Do I want to change my party? Who would I even change out? No, you can't feed on me. Fuck off. Well, let's speak with Lae'zel over here then.
Chatter already, Tusky.
Who would I swap out? I need Shadowheart because she's our healer. Gale is a wizard. I'll be honest. You've not been terribly useful, Gale. You've been somewhat useful on occasion, but you've died more often than you've been useful. I might send Gale away and bring Lae'zel. I'd like you to remain here.
I question the wisdom of that decision, but so be it.
Perhaps we'll travel to
I'll be here in the meantime, idling away the hours.
Okay. Wait a second.
How can I
Your
help?
inventory. Join me.
With pleasure.
Okay, your inventory is important to me because it has things that I want to sell. Like that. And that. And that. Okay, I'm just gonna grab all the stuff that I want to sell from his inventory and drop it into Asterion. Gale's pouch. What is this?
The pouch is sealed with differently coloured strands of thread. An inscription on the leather reads, "Do not open unless I have instructed you to do so. In case of doubt, await instructions near my body. Gale, Wizard of Waterdeep."
Okay, put the pouch away. I guess we now know what that thing was referring to before when we were confused as all hell. Okay, good. Well, let's...
Should mind my step.
We can get rid of you now.
What I need.
What's on your mind?
You stay
I question
here.
the wisdom of that decision, but I'll be here.
There we go. And then we'll grab Lae'zel to join us.
Yes, kin. Speak.
I'd like you
It
to
is
join me.
done.
Now, will you speak to me a bit more?
Yes, kin. Speak.
You will not. Okay. Well, let's level you up at least. You've got some levels here we need to apply. Level 2, accept. Level 3. Battlemaster. Okay, should we go with Battlemaster, Eldritch Knight, or Champion? What primary attribute would you use for your cantrips? Intelligence. That is really not useful. Your intelligence is piss poor. So, I guess we should make you a Battlemaster then. Okay, well, what do we give you? What is a Battlemaster? Actually, let's read through these. What have we got? We got 3 options. I don't know why I dismissed Champion out of hand. You approach the complex problems posed to you by combat with one distinctly effective solution. You hit those problems really quite hard. Improved critical hit. The number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking is reduced by 1. That all you get from it? Or do they get even better as you go along? So these are where we read about superiority dice before, I guess. It's this as well. Because I remember someone leveled up to level 4 and there was one of the options was about superiority dice. Your superiority dice are d8s. You have 4. At fighter level 10, these become d10s. They fuel your Battlemaster maneuvers and are expanded upon use. You regain expended superiority dice after a short or long rest. Battlemaster's a paragon of tactical superiority, combining combat maneuvers and experience in the field to dominate every fight. I can give you the spear, maybe. I don't know. Eldritch Knights study magic to supplement their weaponry, allowing them to overcome resistance from the toughest foes. Actions. Weapon bond. Ritually bind the weapon to your main hand. Weapon cannot be knocked out of your hand. and it automatically returns to you when thrown. I still don't know how to throw a weapon. I have been trying. Okay, it's interesting. You really only get one spell slot though, and I think we're just going to disarming, distracting, evasive. You can have 3, it seems to say. Maneuvers are powerful attacks that use superiority dice. So what do we got? We got repose. When a hostile creature misses you with a melee attack, expend a superiority dice to retaliate. Okay, that's a good one. Sweeping attack, trip attack. Spend an action and reaction to direct an ally to strike a foe. Oh, okay. Not that helpful. Rally to give an ally temporary hit points. Yes, thanks. Pushing attack, menacing, maneuvering, goading, painting, distracting, disarming, feinting. Use both your action and bonus action to attack a target with advantage. I'm not reading through all of them because there's a lot. Maybe I should. Disarming, that seems pretty obvious. You hit them, you take their weapon out of their hands. Distracting, you distract your target, giving your allies advantage on their next attack roll against the target. Could be useful against tougher enemies. Evasive footwork, you evade attacks, imposing disadvantage on melee attacks against you for a round. We read feinting, goading. Is it like a taunt? Yeah, basically. Maneuvering. Spend a superiority dice to make an attack that deals 1d8 damage on a hit. Select which friendly creature will gain half its movement speed. No. Menacing attack. Spend a superiority dice to make an attack that deals 1d8 of damage and possibly frightens the target. No. Precision. You can spend superiority dice to add the results to the attack roll. Oh. That's like a heavy hit then. Pushing attack. Spending a superiority dice to make an attack that deals an additional 1d8 of damage and possibly pushes them back. Your next weapon attack gets an attack roll bonus equal to your superiority die. Interesting. Sweeping attack. Sweeping arc to attack multiple enemies at once. Roll your superiority dice for damage. Or trip attack. Spend superiority dice that knocks them prone. I think disarming, precision are the ones I'm looking for most. Maybe goading? Let's go precision. Yeah, there we go. And then you're level 4 now. New feat available. Right. Okay. Medium armor master. You wear medium armor. Doesn't impose disadvantage, I think. Heavily armored master. Your strength increases by 1 to a maximum of 20. Incoming damage from non-magical attacks also decreases by 3 while wearing heavy armor. Do you have a proficiency in heavy armor or already, or do I need to give you one?
Indolence breeds madness.
Opportunity attack. How do I find that out?
On my mind. And, well, in it.
Death's Promise. Passive feature. At level 6, spells that deal lightning damage are more powerful. And you can become resistant to lightning damage. Okay, Pact of the Blade. Opportunity attack, agonizing blast. How do we find out? Here we go. Proficiency, martial weapons, simple weapons, armor, light and medium. Okay. If I go to you, You can already wear heavy armor. That's what I'm after. Good. That means when we come here and we look at the feats, we can go heavy armor master because you gain armor proficiency with heavy armor and your strength increases by 1. Your strength increases by 1 and incoming damage from non-magical attacks decreases by 3 while wearing heavy armor. Great weapon master. When you land a critical hit or kill a target with a melee weapon, you can make another melee attack as a bonus action that turn. Attacks with heavy melee weapons you are proficient with can deal additional 10 damage at the cost of... You know what? I want to increase your strength, so we're going to go with that one, which should bump you up to 18 strength. Right? And also decrease damage from non-magical attacks. That sounds great. You got Peridot. You've got... Oh, you brought a Scroll of Revivify. I could go swap some party members out and go grab the one from this dude, right? Will? That's really handy. Okay. Astral Knowledge Strength has proficiency in athletics.
Waiting. I crave blood.
Okay. Well, I think that's good. We're going to take this group with us. And we're going to leave the camp again. Okay. This is working out alright. Well, let's go use the ladder over here, I guess. And leave. Oh, right. Hang on. Lae'zel. I might have some armor and shit for you. What are you wearing? You're wearing medium armor. Do I have any heavy armor that I've found so far? I don't know if I have found any. I got light armor. I got the medium armor I'm wearing. I've got a helmet, if you want a helmet. Wait, wasn't there another helmet? Oh, I put that in the camp, didn't I? Go back to camp. It should be in here, right? In this chest. I sent it back to camp. I need that helmet. Those boots we might as well take. And I'm going to take that one for myself. And that out. You're going to need some gloves, quite possibly. That's better than nothing. There we go. Let's see. Yeah, we're going to take this with us. Actually, I'm going to drop some other stuff off here. I don't need these bottles, right? Or potions of speed. Yeah, you can have them. Potion of invisibility is probably worth keeping. The alchemy pouch is currently not very heavy. What is very heavy? The camp supplies. Not really. Yeah, I'm not using the grease bottles, so let's put them over there. Let's see, anything else? Why am I carrying a mace around? Send to Shadowheart. There we go. I'm going to give this weapon to Lae'zel. By summoning myself a greatsword, please. And then give that to Lae'zel. And then in theory... what's this doing? 5 to 14?
Blackets will be done.
Can you not use this? 5 to 12. Or 5 to 14. I'm gonna give you the spear for now. I think. That seems like a good idea. Maybe I give you a great sword? I don't know. This'll do for now. Right. There's also some other stuff I want to give you, and that involves these boots and this helmet. And there you go, have a helmet. Have some boots. They're better than what you're wearing. I think. Yeah, they seem to be. Athletics +1. What do yours do? Nothing. There you go. Oh, hang on. There you go. Scroll down. What's in this chest that I have?
At least things have stayed
This one
interesting.
here. Oh, instruments, violin, lute of the Merryweather Bard. So if I'm putting instruments in there, there's another instrument in here, right? There you go. Right, and then I can put that whole chest back in here.
Moving in.
Like this. You can have those back. Okay. Are we good? Drow leather gloves give 2 Lae'zel. Because it's going to be better than not having gloves on.
Oh, enough waiting. I crave blood.
There you go. Right. Show helmet, hide during dialogue. Yep. That'll work. Yeah, I'm going to leave you with the spear for now.
Alright. What now?
And I'm going to use my astral thing until I find a better weapon for myself. And let's arrange this by type. There's a bunch of stuff I want to sell here still. Okay, now we can leave the camp. And we can go outside. Up this ladder. And dagger root.
One day
I think she's not going to like me being friends with people, though, based on her attitude so far. But maybe we can change her mind on that. It's nice to have another Githyanki with me, so I think I'm going to stick with that. Just so I can get that perspective on things. Oh, hello.
Let's see what this does.
I heard you roll that. Dirt mound. Yes, thank you. Nice. We got a chest with some thieves' tools, a Asterion, there you go. I mainly have him with us because he can lockpick real easy. Oh, there's another dirt mound. I was just coming over here to see if there was anything up here. Yep, let's open that. And we get Scroll of Shocking Grasp and Scroll of Burning Hands. No, Lae'zel, you can have them. Who did I just give that one to? I don't know. You maybe? Yes. Lae'zel.
Let's move.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on.
Now.
Understand?
If I choose to kill you, you will not even see it.
Don't waste a step.
How do we break this? There must be some way to break it, right? Is there like a thing we can drop onto it or anything up here? There's a ledge here. Can we maybe jump onto it? Go up here. Thank you. We don't have any short rests left. Oh, hang on. There's a big crane here. Foundation
Wouldn't take
block.
much to send that stone crashing down.
Oh, aha! I think I got it. There you go. If I shoot that. Then we've opened this up, and maybe now we can explore down there. Oh, we don't have anyone to give us Featherfall anymore, do we?
These parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
Oh. That's annoying. This is gonna cost us 1 health because we don't have Featherfall right now. Maybe I do need Gale. Oh, really? It's just here? Oh, we've been in here. So this was just another way to get in here without going through that fight. Okay. Never mind then. It's just up from there. Well, that was useless. Right. Well, I guess that means the best thing to do would be to head back here again. Save the refugees, talk to Zevlor. Yeah, so we're going to do that, I think. Let's head back. Zevlor, we've got... No, we don't want to speak to Zevlor yet. We want to, I guess, do Arabelle's parents. What's this one? Oh, Karlak, that's for Will. Halsin. Karlak was the tiefling in the Origins, right? That's who she was. So I guess she'll be a companion, but maybe only if we don't take Will with us. Goblin camp. There's Halsin down there as well. I think we're just going to go in.
Do you think your kin search for you, Lae'zel?
I know they do not. It is my responsibility to cleanse myself.
They pursued the Nautiloid. Perhaps they were trying to free you.
A vain notion. I am one of many, and will not be a burden to my queen.
Okay. Let's see. We have...
A scout just reported. The goblins' leadership has been decimated. We might escape this place yet. I took a collection from all of us. It isn't much, but you've earned it.
Oh, thank you. I could use coin.
It's not enough, but it's all we have.
Halsin will likely want to thank you too, mind. He returned just a while ago. I believe he's catching up with Korga. As for us...
No armies at our heels. Amazing. We can finally leave.
Well, good luck to
but
you.
Perhaps we need not speak of farewells. We'll join your camp tonight to celebrate if you'll have us.
Sure. I'm good with that.
Excellent. Lead the way.
Oh. Oh, that immediately happens, does it? Folk hero, guardian of the forgotten.
No, an owlbear.
Okay.
Toddlers are easier to please than you lot.
Interesting. Asterion has something to speak to us about. We're back at this camp again. Okay. Well, that was... Wait a second. No. I still needed to... I needed to speak to the girl's parents, right? Well, that's not great. Hang on. Oh, shit. Where... I will do this. Dank Crypt again. I guess we're just doing it like this then. Githyanki. Save the first druid. Save the... Yeah, save... How do we do this one? She immediately returned to her parents. How do I make active? Nope, never mind. Okay.
Seems like
Who
a
have we
good
got?
moment to talk.
Think of it. No more caves, no more tents, no more running away. We'll be in a city with roads and markets and homes.
Good for you, dude.
Made of fire.
Look at them all. Guzzling poison like we've the right to be happy.
Charisma, you should join them. Have a pint or two. You know what? I got a bonus of 3. We'll be fine as long as we don't roll a 1. Nice.
Perhaps it'll make the evening more tolerable.
Okay.
This party's a bit more bearable, thanks to that pint.
Okay, you were not happy, I guess.
To beds and hearths, to dirty pubs and dwarven ale.
Okay. Who are you?
Patience.
Oh.
Have you no respect for showmanship?
Having performance issues, Roland.
Hush you. And behold.
Clap.
Adoring applause? You're too kind.
Remember when he could barely cast that?
They grow up so fast.
Never have I met such troglodytes. Now, pass the wine.
Okay.
Are Roland and Leah actually getting along? I know you cut down a horde of goblins, but this is far more impressive.
This is really interesting.
How happy they are. We did that.
How about the 3 of you having fun?
Yeah. Don't tell Roland, but his magic show might be the highlight. He's been doing them since we were little. He'll make it big in Baldur's Gate. I know it.
You have a thing for him.
Cheers
Go for
to
it,
a
girl.
night we won't remember.
An adoring crowd, fine wine. I dare say this place is almost civilized.
I saw the magic show. I wouldn't call Leah and Cal an adoring crowd, no. Take it you're happy you stayed to help.
Not at all. But perhaps Leah had a point. What is the point in blades and spells if we don't use them? Though we won't need either soon. As Leroican's apprentice, I'll take care of everything. I expect Leah and Cal to demand yet another showcase of prestidigitation, so I'd like a moment to myself.
Okay, dude. Who have we got? Dennis?
Sherry! That's infernal for cheers. Or possibly turnip.
Okay. So you don't really know Infernal very well. Gale!
Thank you.
For what? What for?
I'm glad you sought me out. Amidst all this merriment, I wasn't sure we'd have a chance to speak this evening. I was hoping you'd spare me a moment. There was something rather magical I wish to show you.
Is that the wine talking?
As they say in Waterdeep, in wine there is truth.
Okay.
That's usually followed by, in water there is good sense. I promise you, my offer is a perfectly sober one. So, what do you say?
Like the sound of magical, what do you have planned? Please don't be a romance.
A lesson.
Good.
Trust me when I say few have experienced the pleasure I offer to teach. However, it's something best experienced in more intimate surrounds. Once the revelry is ended and the stillness of the night has been restored.
Okay.
For now, please enjoy the celebration. When it is done, I will show you all.
Oh, all. Okay, never mind. Not romance. I'm good with that. Volo?
Aha, there you are. Come now, settle in. I do hope you have partaken of something bracing. This may well take us all night.
Okay, and by this you mean...
Why, your naming, quite obviously. That ballad was but a crude preview, a frame without its crowning jewel. Your nom de guerre.
Okay.
Something iconic, but not too much of a mouthful. We don't want to exclude the common folk, after all. I intend this tale to enrapture all.
Okay, do I get a say in that? About Grove Keeper, Goblin's Bane has a nice ring to it. You have something in mind? Goblin's Bane?
Far too much. This is the very problem. If you could set aside your many triumphs, carry out one defining act, not to belittle your achievements to date, of course, but besting a dragon, a giant, a god, perhaps? I must deliberate. Go. Enjoy your evening. I shall have work for you in the days to come.
Okay. Maybe if we did some more things before coming back, we'd have more options.
Go on
there.
now. Don't waste a night like this talking to me. We'll discuss your problem tomorrow.
Okay. I thought you might care to have a drink with me. There's other things we could do besides talking. Gee, that's forward. I'd like to get to know you some more now. Are they 3 options of... Take your own advice, why don't you? Go on, mingle a little.
Later, perhaps. Don't worry about me. A night under the stars amidst nature's creation.
I've only just met the dude.
After being locked up in the goblin's dungeon. Go on, enjoy yourself. Seek out some wine before it runs dry. There are a lot of thirsty people around here.
Okay. We've got, Lae'zel.
I have seen the Kithraki tear a screaming Neogi's legs from its belly to fashion into blades. Yet
That's
they
a
could not
revealing
match
set
your
of
nerve
clothes.
today. It was enough to drive me to madness.
What?
A pity for us, you have promised your body to Gale.
I have not
I've
done
no
any
doubt
such thing.
he's
What
as
the...
seductive as he is succinct.
Whoa! Excuse me, what now? What the hell? I have not promised any such thing. Excuse me? So that was... No, that's not... No, I have not. Perhaps we could get to... I've not made any of such choices. That's... No, hang on. I'm reloading that, because screw that. No. I genuinely thought he meant an actual magic trick with how that conversation was going. I was very hesitant when I thought it might be romantic in any sense, because I have not made that kind of choice yet. Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. I am going to reload that. I am going to set everything back up. I know that I am back in time a bit now, which is annoying. I'm going to have to catch myself back up to that point, but I will. And then we'll get moving from there. Right, I'm back here again. I'm going to try and enter the camp. I'm going to quick save.
You know about these parasites. Will we survive them?
Only if my people extract them. The only other cure is the blade.
Okay. Wonderful.
I'm gonna quick save here. I'm gonna try and avoid, what's his name? Zevlor, if it's possible. So we're gonna climb up this ladder immediately and try and avoid this guy and go elsewhere. Because... Oh shit, he's right there. Quick, avoid him. Go away, don't talk to Zevlor. We need to speak to Arabelle and her family, and then we need to go and speak with Helson, and I don't want to...
Won't budge.
It won't budge. Oh, shit. Hi, Tills.
That's it. We can head to the city. Don't know about you, but I'm ready to start my life again.
Is there some other way inside this place? Can we avoid? Don't know if we can. We can try. Hey, what's over here? Lacrissa? Who you?
With the goblins dead, we might actually make it to Baldur's Gate.
Okay. It seemed to indicate that we
I'm
could...
glad you came through it alive. We owe you more than we can repay.
Well...
Realistic. If you can't swing a sword, take a dagger.
Watching gods. While I was training children, you were out cutting down an entire goblin camp.
Okay, yep. Can I please avoid this?
Remember,
Let's talk to you.
you're the center of the group, all right? I'm glad you didn't die. No discounts once I'm running the wider Baldur's Gate mind.
Okay. Who are you? Dennis? Or Bex?
I knew this would come right if we just stayed positive. Not that your blade didn't help too.
Okay.
God, it seems we might actually make it to the city now. Hope the neighbors are a bit more welcoming.
Well, we'll see. You know what? I can do that.
We're not in the clear yet. Keep sharp until we
Wasn't there the strange cow? I'd like to speak with the strange cow again.
sharp as a razor.
Let us go. I wish to feel the road beneath my hooves. Taste the fresh grass.
Okay. Hermes?
We made it somehow. Now we just need to get to Baldur's Gate.
Bored?
The younglings are a nuisance. But the road would not be the same without them. Thank you.
Okay. So I've managed to avoid him this time. Oh, hello. Is it you that I should be talking
Worrying
to?
about road rations it is. So many mouths to feed, but, well, that's not a bad problem to have. Thank you. Truly.
Okay. Arabella?
Baldur's Gate, we're coming.
Wonderful. So that's that one done.
Find the river.
Ikaron?
Couldn't have held them back on our own. Thank you.
You're welcome. Speak to you again.
I nearly dispatched those goblins myself, but it seems you managed well enough. And why wield a masterwork where a butcher's blade will do? My thanks, truly.
Glad to see some
Okay.
goblin blood spilled for a change. I'm sick of running from those rats.
It was you, right? Who took care of the goblins? I knew you were a good one.
Wonderful. Okay. Well, let's go down here. Let's speak to you again, because I can sell
So
shit
it's
to you.
true. You scattered the goblins. Peace can finally return to this corner of the Sword Coast. Thank you.
Okay. I'm just glad I could help.
As am I. And I'm sure those poor refugees would quite agree.
Okay, I want to trade.
Of course.
Let's see. I'm going to give you all the shit I don't need, and I'll be back once I've done so. Well, I seem to have drained him of all the gold he possessed. So we're just going to just gather all our gold together and then arrange their inventories. Inventory and equipment. Spellbook. Okay. Yeah. We're just going to get everyone's inventory all nice and neat and orderly.
Careful, I bite.
There we go. Arrange by type. Range by type. but we've entered, yeah, we've emptied that guy's inventory of goods. I'm still pretty heavy. I've got to try and figure out how to solve that, I think. Can we arrange by weight? What's the heaviest stuff? The camp supply pack. Will that make sense? I did have a spare camp supply pack. Here it is. Why don't I send to camp and empty my weight massively, and then I've still got one that'll drop stuff into, right? That'll work. That's a good idea, isn't it?
At the ready.
I think that'll work well.
This grove is kept by Sylvanus' faithful.
Okay. Well, we've got the Emerald Grove. We've got an area over there to explore. Here's the suspicious cow.
Ah, you're addressing me, a humble ox. How?
Yep. Well, now I can talk to you. Arcana, there's something strange about this ox. What is it? Let's see. Bonus guidance, thank you. I should have this. Ooh. Oh, yes. Good.
Something's off. This creature isn't what it appears to be.
Okay. There's more to you than meets the eye. Care to explain?
You are incapable.
Am I? Persuasion. Come, old chap. I'm a devil for gossip. Well, I should have that just fine. Yeah. There we go.
I'll tell you this much. I'm going to Baldur's Gate, with or without the rest of these poor sods.
Okay.
Now, that's all I have to say besides, and I really mean this. Move.
Okay. Right. I am wearing a helmet. Why don't I just swap it to this helmet? Dexterity saving throws. Does this give me anything like that? No. And I might as well keep this until we need to. Because there was this hole, right?
Keep your distance.
Asterion, you wanna lockpicking impossible?
No one back home will ever believe this.
Okay.
The path lies before me.
Well, down here there was another hole, and now I can go through it. And so can she.
There is work to do.
Can't you? You can disguise yourself with a small person. Oh! I guess gnome? Small person, dwarf, elf, half elf. Yeah, not gnome? And then me, I'll do the same thing by wearing this. Right. That'll give me access to... Yep, here we go. And then... Why is the order different? That's weird. Gnome. There we go, halfling.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Right, and then we can go into this hole, right? We can go explore it finally. So what is down here? Nothing. Maybe if I'd come here sooner there would be something, but there does not seem to be anything right now. That's good. It's empty.
What's inside?
I don't know. Let's check. It's empty. Okay. Guide to the Hidden Rulers of Baldur's Gate. This book's central argument is encapsulated in a chapter devoted to Risa Rael, guild kingpin of Little Kalimishan. In another time, in another place, Rilsa Rael would be celebrated as a revolutionary in Baldur's Gate. In her own lifetime, she's known as a crime lord, a kingpin of the guild, ruling over the city within a city. That is the district of Little Kalimshan. Rilsa's story began when she was orphaned at a young age. Her father was hanged by the Flaming Fist for sheltering his fugitive brother, Soon after, her mother was denounced by a jealous wife of a patriarch and imprisoned in Sea Tower, where she perished. Alone in the world, she had learned 2 valuable lessons. When the law is corrupt, it is a necessity for those without the support of its enforcers to act outside of it. And when the law is brutal, it is an ethical duty to act against it. Operating from within Callum Jewel Emporium, Rilsa knows the value of everything and everyone that moves through Baldur's Gate. She controls a wide network of agents who observe and track the exchange of goods and information as closely as any merchant or politician. But second-hand knowledge is cheap. Rilsa's real trick is to draw on those with secrets to share directly into her orbit. At her Garden of Whispers, information can be shared with the guild anonymously. Anyone with a grudge to bear or a competitor to bring low, that is to say, anyone of importance, can ensure that the whole city knows their grievance. It is said that if somebody speaks of your weak spot in the garden at dawn, you can expect to find a knife buried in that exact spot before night falls. Okay, well, Fables of Faerun 3. Read. There was once 2 sisters, one great fighter, one a great cleric, who longed for adventure. "I shall skewer an elder brain upon my sword," cried the fighter, "to the Underdark." "I wish to know the secrets of the brain's powers," said the cleric. "Let us be off." In the recesses of the deep, the sisters saw darklings and darrow, bugbears and bullets. The 2 reached an Ithilid colony when the 4th 10-day passed. Their quest would soon be complete. With great effort, they felled 6 mind flayers and soon reached the Elder Brain's lair. It rose from the brine pool at the centre of the chamber, flanked by illithids. The brain didn't speak aloud, but the sisters could hear it in their minds. "I am called Quaz. Why have you come?" "I will make your powers my own," called the cleric. I will crush you and bring an end to your tyranny," said the fighter. The brain hovered in silence. Moments later, a burst of psionic energy shook the chamber, and the sisters lay dead. "Good luck," Wales replied. The Ithilids feasted heartily that day. Okay. Well, Thieves' Stash. We'll take the guild. Grease bottle. What's in the pouch? A necklace I can sell. That's all good. Wooden barrel. Apples. Nice. What about this barrel? Nothing. Okay. Backpack on this dummy. And a pouch over here. And a box there. Nothing. The pouch. The ring. Nothing. Is that everything? That looks like it's the whole area. Oh, actually. Never mind. There is more over here. That's where I came in, right? So what's up this way? Can we jump across that gap? Maybe. Not without a bit of help. Well, we do have psionics jump. And it's after a long rest that recharges. That's fine. We're getting to that point anyway. We'll take all of that. Is that everything that's over here? Seems to be. Quick, get back across. Well, we still have some time left on that. Okay. Well, that's what was down here, I guess. Maybe if we'd come here before everyone started getting ready to leave, we would see some people down here or something. With the small size of the hole, if there were anyone down here, it'd probably be some kids. I don't know. But was there maybe another exit to that place, actually? You know what? Let's double check. Don't see another exit. That doesn't mean there isn't one. Oh, there's a rope here, actually. Maybe the rope is an exit. I don't know. Oh, I was able to full switch. Yeah, interact with the rope for me. What does this do? Oh, there's a ladder, which takes us somewhere. Ah, that's what that was. Okay, sure. Well, now we're over here. Everyone can get back in my party. And we can turn off our concealment.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's get going.
There we go.
Very well.
Now let's go see what the fuss is down this way. Halson.
You took it upon yourself to undertake the Rite of Thorns. I ought to exile you from this place. Forever. Instead, I shall listen to the explanation that you owe me.
I owe you nothing. Goblins swarmed us like roaches while you stumbled after the past. You chose to abandon us. I chose to protect us.
Silence! The rite has been ended. I will allow you to stay, but consider yourself a novice anew. You have forgotten the ways of the druids, our place in the natural order. You shall learn it all once again, right here. Backslide, and nature's fury will crush you.
As you wish, Master Halsin.
Excellent. 'Cause screw her. That's all. She tried to imprison a child. Actually, she tried to kill a child. You'll have your hands full with her. She shows great spirit, to put it mildly. No need to be so harsh. No. You're too lenient. There's bad blood between tieflings and druids because of her.
Spilled blood will not right bad blood. Allow me to deal with my own. I still have need of her. You will soon see why. But enough of that for now. I owe you my thanks. The grove stands. Nature prevails. And again, I am in your debt. Speak to Wrath. He will reward you for your efforts.
Wrath. Githyanki, this place means nothing to me, but a great deal to you, it seems. I hope the blood price was worth it. What about my problem? I need help.
Tomorrow morning, we shall discuss what is to come.
Okay.
What of them?
They are our guests until they wish to leave, as I said the day they arrived.
But they blinded you to truth. Outsiders bring only chaos.
And what have you brought? Harmony? Balance?
Yeah. Screw you, girl.
Peace. Enjoy it while it lasts.
Okay. What about the one who is playing an instrument up here? Is she still up here? Oh, and I guess we can speak to the bear now, too. That could be interesting. This book is a clear work in progress, although extensive, chronicling various musical styles and notation from across Faerun. Amid the orderly symbols and blackened ink, one page stands out. It is awash in colour and meandering arcs. The script below reads, "My Conid Song" by Ogma. I hear it and I see, and I hear it and I see it, and I know it and I feel it, but I can't write it. Or can I? Ooh, there's a chest over there I didn't see. Well, I'm going to lockpick it, because I think I can do that. I'll take the guidance, though. And if I fail, then I'll just have my friend do it. Well, that was a fail. That's fine. I have 7 thieves tools, so let's try one more time. There we go. Ooh, Cap of Curing. Soothing Cap. When you inspire an ally using bardic inspiration. I don't have any bards in my party. It doesn't mean I won't get one, but I guess a hat is better than no hat for someone who doesn't have a hat. Let's see. It's fine, I guess. No, we'll hang on to it. I mean, if I've got to give an item to frickin' Gale, that's probably better than anything else. There's an entire area down here we haven't checked out, too. I'm gonna go speak to the bears and things first, though.
You're curious. You got a great many odors about you. What happened to you?
Yes, Yankee, tell him about your crash and the monsters that snatched you away.
He listens, rapt, hanging on every word. As you near the end of your tale, you see his attention drift as he licks his lips, thinking about something else entirely.
Okay. Well. There's another bear down here, it seems. Hi.
He's back! You brought him back!
Oh, I guess you're happy to see Halsin. Okay, what about going back up here?
Dark times.
Let's speak to her. Because she was against throwing everyone out, so wouldn't mind hearing it.
We're free of the goblins, but the grove is changed. Wounded. The days ahead won't be easy. I'm glad we have Halsin to guide us.
Okay. Talk to the boar.
I thought you were Halsin.
The boar prances around, haunches clenching and unclenching impatiently.
Where's Halsin? Promise me a mate.
Okay, well let's go down here, I guess. There is more to be gleaned. We can talk to the wolf. We can talk to this dude.
You done it. You brought Halsin back. Thank you.
No, thanks is not enough. May Sylvanus bless you for all your days. I cannot imagine taking on a camp full of goblins was a simple task.
Possibly not. For someone like it, no, it was not really simple at all, was it? Think nothing of it. It was hell full of blood and ash. Think nothing of it. I'm glad Halsin is safe.
As am I. The grove will be whole again. And I promised you a reward, didn't I? Let me show you on your map where you can find the cache. Take this rune. You'll need it. Place it among the pedestals inside our library. When the wolf glows brightest, everything in the vault below will be yours.
Okay.
Master Halsin's home, by Sylvanus' mercy. It might have been better if he'd stayed away. Don't say that. Come now. He took in those strays and then he just left.
They look like Dark Justiciars.
He went to make sure those strays could go.
The grove sported some rather interesting murals, I must say. They just reminded me of something half forgotten. It seemed to depict Lady Shah's warriors in combat. I hadn't known they were active in these parts.
Interesting. Shah's warriors, care to elaborate?
You know me. I'm not usually one to elaborate if I can avoid it. They looked like Dark Justiciars, an elite force among Lady Shah's ranks. Only the very finest proved themselves worthy of the title.
Sounds like you aspire to join them. We already know this.
What right-minded servant of Lady Shah wouldn't? But it's a distant dream. The Dark Justiciars have been silent for years. Curious to see them depicted in such a place. Perhaps there's more to it. But there's nothing to be done about it just now.
We're going to leave everything else for now because I don't really know who I want to go for romance with.
What will you do? Hunt me? Grab my tail? Shout until my head hurts?
No, I just wanted to give you my smell. I'll leave you be.
No, wait. You smell fresh. Safe. You can stay, if you must.
Okay. So these murals are the ones you're talking about? Union plaque.
Darkest hour, a concord made, twixt harp and wild against the shade. Harp and wild? You recall stories of an alliance between druids and the harpers, but the details are vague.
Interesting.
Past his prime. It might be
Is
time
there
for another.
other things we can discover then? Because I really didn't explore this place properly before.
If it had been up to Korg,
Servants'
they would never have
quarters.
been here at all.
Oh, hang on, there's another mural over here. Oh, not one there? Oh, okay. More knowledge.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural depicts a ritual, but you do not recognize the deity involved.
Well, maybe Shadowheart does.
By claw and tooth from root to thorn, the old oak's grove to wildlings sworn. The mural shows druids claiming the grove in the name of the old oak, Sylvanus, god of nature.
Interesting.
To make sure
Okay.
those strays could go.
I have a lot on my mind.
Well, how about we go look at this one?
The forest rose with claw and tooth to tear the darkness from its roots. The mural depicts druid and beast fighting together to drive monsters from their land.
Interesting.
It looks like they were victorious, and yet the monsters have returned.
Okay.
These birds have seen.
Master Halsin's past his prime. It might be time for another.
Speak to you.
I've no fan of those devils either, but they're leaving. I think it's high time you all left. Our sacred grove has sheltered you enough.
Where were you during the attack?
Within the inner sanctum, of course. It is not for us to fight your battle.
Wasn't my battle. You disgust me.
I assure you, the feeling is mutual.
Okay. What else have we got in here? Servants' quarters. Anything? I don't really want to steal from them.
Master
Okay,
Halsin's
never mind. Come this way.
Sylvanus' mercy. It might have been better if you
Vault
stayed
entrance.
away.
So that's where
Don't
we
say
were
that.
needing to go.
Took in
Speak to
those
Nettie
strays and then
again.
he just left. He went to make
Blessed day. I was worried I'd never see Master Halsin again. You kept your word. Thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't know if I can ever restore Sylvanus' peace to this place, but I'll have the chance. Thanks to you.
Okay, and then down here is where we got told to go for the vault, right? Yeah, we put,
Better not be cursed.
I guess, empty socket, the wolf rune. There we go. And then vault entrance. Can we see that on the map? Completed quests. Hide completed, thank you. Moonrise Towers. Save the refugees. Daughter of Shah. Nope, okay. Okay. Interesting. It's lowering. And we get a staircase. Very interesting. Where does this go to? There was also another door up there. So we were allowed to come down here and see a lot of loot. Potion grenade. Potion of greater healing. Potion of animal speaking. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, more toxin. And antidote. Scrolls of animal friendship. Convince a beast not to attack you. Ooh. And that can go to Lae'zel. Secret societies. Sorrow. Druid note.
Beautiful glaive. So why does touching it give me a knot in my stomach?
Sorrow. Not proficient with glaives. Is Lae'zel?
Eager for battle.
You are. 6 to 15. Maybe we give you that instead of what you were using. Sorrowful Lash, yeah. That's kinda cool. 6 to 15. Yeah, thank you. We're gonna do that.
These things have stayed interesting.
And then we have this, which is Harper's, the most well-known of the Sword Coast cabals, perhaps, but certainly not benign in its shrouded doings. My sources claim that those belonging to this mysterious faction abhor power, but if that is so, why do they not expose the revelations of their inquiries for the public good? Why indeed, because their knowledge is power, and the Harpers intend to keep both for themselves. The Shadow Druids weigh the life of a man against the sapling of an oak. Which do you value more highly? Ask a Shadow Druid the same question, and be shocked by their answer. This dangerous group utterly disregards intelligent life in favor of the life of plants and insects. Their pervasion of the natural order leads them to plan and execute plots so dastardly that the mere description of one would leave you glancing sideways at your begonias. The Order of Clerd, the least known and accordingly the most dangerous of the secret societies I have researched, is the Order of Clerd. My sources tell me this shadowy conspiracy of murderers, mutilators, and tyrants regularly meet to plan the demise of any number of innocent citizens of our fair land. What's more, they like it. Dark justiciars. I shudder to even inscribe their name upon the purity of this page. I shall leave it at this. They worship Shah.
Never wanted the easy path.
Okay, the Druid note. The Emerald Enclave won't send help. Even if asked, this land is wounded and the rot is deep, but it's deep everywhere. I can't wait for help to come, but perhaps I need not face the darkness alone. Ooh. Grants resistance to cold damage. That is good for our wizard. Vases got anything in them? That one does not. No, apparently they do not.
Anything of use?
We'll check over here. The answer is no. Okay. Well, then we might as well... I think, looking at the time, we're actually at the end of the episode. So, thank you for joining me. We're going to finish exploring the other area of this grove next episode before we go and try and track down the guy, girl for Win. Karlach, was it? And then we'll do that, or will, not Win. But we're going to go through here, we're going to explore that, we're going to go after Karlach with Win in our party, and that'll be next episode. So thank you for joining me, have a good one, be kind to yourself, be kind to each other, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye.